Alrighty, y'all, welcome. So what y'all see here is the weapon update that's going to be coming for the HellDivers patch. These are some weapon balances. We're going to go over them and I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on them as we go. So first off, the Breaker decreased its magazine capacity from 16 to 13, increased its recoil from 30 to 55. I don't think you'll notice the recoil too much. Now this is going to hurt it from 16 to 13. You're going to be reloading a lot more and using more ammo. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Its damage wasn't decreased, but they lowered its magazine capacity by 3. We'll have to see how that goes on paper. A welcome change because it's a little boring using the Breaker over and over, but you absolutely need it on these higher difficulties on HellDive. Because I play on HellDive, and if you're using anything other than the Breaker, it's rough. It's very rough. Railgun decreased armor penetration and decreased damage against durable enemy parts. This here means, so for your bugs like the charger legs, the joints on the Bile Titans, their legs overall on the bugs, just things like that. And then the decreased armor penetration. We'll have to see. I think what they're wanting to do with this is they haven't changed the raw damage, if I'm understanding this correctly. Is currently right now with the railgun, you don't even really need to put it into unsafe mode with how strong it is right now. So I think this will probably encourage more people to put it into unsafe mode. Flamethrower. Increased damage per second by 50%. This is a good one. This is a very welcome change. I love using the flamethrower in any video game. That's my inner pyromaniac. And it's been a decent support weapon, but it's always felt lacking in the damage department because you can just get overwhelmed and you spend a lot of fuel just to kill a small group of enemies. And they just feel like bullet sponges or flame sponges? Flame sponges, there we go. Flame sponges. The bugs really feel like flame sponges because you can't cook them well good with how much damage that flamethrower is doing currently. So that's a good one. That's a good change. This one's a weird one here, the laser cannon. Increased damage against durable enemy parts, increases armor penetration, and improved ergonomics. I'm assuming improved ergonomics mean it's going to be easier to handle the laser. And increases damage against durable weapon parts and increased armor penetration. It looks like they're wanting you to use the laser cannon as a form like to focus a part and weaken it. Like say you want to weaken the part leg on a charger, focus the laser cannon on it. You want to kill a Hulk really quickly, focus the laser cannon on its eye or on its back. Things like that. I'm assuming that's what they want. Now, the Punisher is the shotgun, I believe. Increased total ammo capacity from 40 to 60. Increased stagger force. Increased damage from 40 per bullet to 45. That is actually a really welcome change. That is a really welcome change. The Breaker Spray and Pray. Increased armor penetration. Increased fire rate from 300 to 330. Increased number of pellets from 12 to 16 per shot, and decreased the magazine size from 32 to 26. Currently, the Breaker Spray and Pray is absolute booty cheeks. This thing is horrible currently. And it's a shame because it's like, oh my gosh, a fully automatic shotgun, the equivalent of an AA-12. You go to use it on HellDive and it's like, oh, this thing is utter ass. So they gave it all these buffs and then they gave it the small nerf for its magazine size. We'll see how that works on paper. That looks like a pretty good change so far. The Energy Shield Backpack. This is a big one. Increased delay before recharging. This is another absolute must on HellDive. Simply just because of all the bullshit that gets thrown at you. It helps with the ragdoll. It helps with the bots. If you get swarmed by hunters or stalkers, it helps. If you get ragdolled by a charger and stuck underneath him, that saves you. It just protects you from so much and it does so much. So we'll see how that delay before recharging affects it. They didn't give a number here, which is interesting. So we'll see how long. We'll see if that takes it out of the meta. I don't think it will. So the 380mm and 120mm orbital barrages increase duration of the bombardment and decrease their spread. So currently, right now, these things they're pretty mid. You don't really have a use for them. I've mainly only seen them just used for cinematics, and which is a shame because it's a really cool stratagem when you look at it, and it doesn't do what it needs to do. So that's why they're decreasing the spread. So it'll actually be able to clear out everything, and then increase the duration of the bombardment. That's good because the times you do run it, you have to have the what is it, the orbital upgrade that makes it fire another salvo to make it even feel like it's going to do anything. But overall a good change. Overall, a good bit of changes. Really good bit of changes. Breaker shotgun, it did need a nerf. I'm hoping the spray and pray is pulled up into the meta, because just using the breaker has gotten kind of boring. Same for the Punisher. Hopefully the Punisher will be good enough now, and using the laser cannon, because the laser cannon just seems cool to use. So overall, I'd say pretty good update looking at this on paper. Of course, we won't know till we actually play it. But with that being said, what are y'all's favorite changes about this? Is there anything that you think they need to be changed? Anything about this list that you don't like? Let me know down in the comment section below. With all that being said, I hope all y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to follow to become a SEAL baby. And I'll see all y'all in the next one.